I'm Mr. Ohio born player made. I'm sharp as razor blades. I'm the truth in the booth. You come to troll, catch this fade. Come on in. Where you been? I call you family. Now we can feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Yeah. You feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Yeah. 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 You feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Come on. Come on. You feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. You feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. What's up with it, family? Man. Yeah. Ooh, that feel good. Get them, Shawnee. You feel the vibe on this ride. I'm Mr. Ohio born player made. I'm sharp as razor blades. I'm the truth in the booth. You come to troll, catch this fade. Come on in. Where you been? I call you family. Now we can feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, man. This is indeed, man. The Punch Junkie presents The Truth on Boxing. I'm indeed your host, Junior the Truth, man. And I'm so very, very, very glad to be here, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I could be found with the handle Junior the Truth. That's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, you can catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network, man, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. So y'all be sure to come check us out. www.punchjunkie.com will get you there, but it's www.punchjunkie.network. Salute to the family, man. Thank y'all so much. Big Joe Townsend in the building. What's good with you, family? Salute. Salute to my brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast, man, in the building, talking about my bracket. It was over before it started for my bracket. Salute to the brothers UK, man, sprinkling some of that international flavor into the situation, man. I like your flavor, neighbor. Salute to you, family. Thank you so much. Killer, my sister, Killer Cam in the building. What's up with you, Cam? Cameron, what's up with you, Cam? Salute to you, my beautiful, beautiful sister. Salute to my other beautiful sister, Thrive and Glow with Joe, a.k.a. Joe Delaney. What's up with you, Big Joe? Salute to you, sis. Or should I say Lil Joe? You know, Joe been on her health journey and her weight loss journey, and she didn't, you feel me? Joe didn't, man, I'm a stop right there, y'all. Like I'm a stop. I was looking at Joe in there, and Joe was doing. I think you was doing. Nah, you wasn't doing that leg things. You was doing it in my thoughts. You know that where the women be opening their legs and closing their legs, doing that exercise. You wasn't doing that exercise, but you was doing it in my thoughts. I need to clean my life up, man. I had to get my life to God. But I was seeing Joe in there. You was doing some pull downs. And I think you was doing like some deadlifts or something. You feel me? But don't tell the DJ I need 100 ones. You feel me? Hey, say, I said, tell the DJ I need 100 ones. I said, dang, hey man, I ain't know Joe was riding spinners. Lord have mercy. Salute to my sister, Thrive and Glow with Joe. That's it. That's your harassment for the day, though. I quit. I ain't gonna be doing no more harassing. Yeah. Yeah. But salute to you, man. Thank you so much. Salute to my brother, whatever, man, in the building. What's good with you, homie? Salute to the family, man. Salute to who I'm missing. Joe, don't be laughing at me. It only get worse. Salute to my sister Lala D. She came in thinking she was first. She said first, and actually she was last. But the first shall become last, and the last shall become first, or whatever they say, man. Salute to Big Jag. What's good with your family? Salute to you. Yeah. Salute. Thank you all so much, man. My brother, my Heart Nation, coming in, heckling me about my man. Yo, bro, your bracket toast too, or you must be in first place now. That's why you talking. Maybe I had to go and see, bro. But it's on. If you ain't in first place, bro, like you either winning or you losing. You know what I'm saying? I'm under the Ricky Bobby Act. You either winning or you losing. It ain't no such thing as second place. The second place is the first loser. You feel me? So I'm not sure. Mahari said he had Yale going the whole way. If you had Yale going all the way, man, this ain't even really a conversation. Salute the players ball, man. Salute. Also, salute to everybody. Yeah, you in 5th. I was in like 10th, so you close to me. But anyway, salute to everybody that's taking the time to tune in. Thank you all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Salute to everybody that's going to be catching this this show in syndication or in the podcast format, no matter where you catching your podcast, man. Thank you all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. If I had a million tongues, I could not tell it all, but thank you, thank you, thank you, man. So salute. It's a lot of, it really ain't a lot, man. This is really not a lot to get through today. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a lot to get through. If I can stop my shenanigans, man, and I can stop harassing the sisters, and I can really clean my act up, man, and act like I got some sense. Then yeah, I really, we really could get to the conversation at hand, because I really truly feel like, y'all know I'm always in I'm in this space where I'm trying to blend, I am blending, or I'm determined and committed to blending self-mastery with the sport of boxing, with my own little stoic wisdom and then things that I live by, and things that principles that I employ in my life that help me navigate this space, no matter how treacherous and really weird the world becomes. And so I'm hell bent on that. And I felt like this conversation is a conversation that really needs to be had, but it's also a conversation for obvious reasons that I am slow to pick up. You know what I mean? And the first main reason is because I do not believe that, for me, as a pundit in the sport of boxing, as an independent media outlet, I have zero desire to talk about Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it a cold brick. I have zero desire to talk about Ryan Garcia. Um, I feel, and I have always felt that for quite some time, I felt that Ryan Garcia is cancerous to the integrity of the sport. You know what I'm saying? I've felt that way for quite some time. I've had zero interest in talking about him, but I feel like it's also, though, we get in these spaces where it's good and wholesome and soulful and therapeutic. Salute to my sister Cameron Fields. It's therapeutic for us to talk about him, especially as it relates to the sanctity of ourselves, as well as the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? So salute. Hold on. Salute to my brother Joe Towns. And he said, that's why I can't bring my girl around the LDBC. I know how you N-words are. Hey, man. And then Lala D comes in talking about Joe Townsend, especially Junior. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hold on, let me put my face back on the camera. What the hell is going on here? Lala D, what does that mean? Especially Junior. Whatever do you mean? I'm trying to understand. I'm not, Joe Townsend is my brother. I'm not finna get flirtatious with that man's woman or none of that. I'm not finna, no. I'm not finna, come on, man. I'm not even on the market. I'm chilling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a old man. I'm tired. I'm old. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, I'm a old rundown dog. I'm not finna do nothing crazy. Like, no. Because see, that's the problem. You can't be nice. You feel me? I am nice. And in this, this field, this is what I do, because the sisters are here. The sisters ain't here to listen to me talk about boxing. The majority of the sisters don't even care about boxing. They come here solely because they know every now and again I'm gonna say, feeling on your booty. Like, they know I'm gonna do something stupid and I'm gonna get them some harassment. I'm gonna call Lala D, our residential phone sex operator, because her voice, I really like Lala D's voice. I don't even really care. I still haven't seen what she looks like, but I know enough to know she's not a dude. You feel me? So I'm cool with that. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm gonna talk about Cam and her blue lipstick and call them Smurfberry kisses, and then she gonna say, I got a man, Junior. And I'll be like, okay, cool. You still got Smurfberry kisses, girl. You still look like you got good sugar with the Smurfberry blue kisses. Sorry. You feel me? Like I'm gonna definitely harass her mama, aka Miss Gertrude, when she come in. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna harass Shawalaya when she comes in here, and I'm gonna talk about how brown skin. I'm gonna do all that. Like, but bro, I'm not gonna bust a grape in the fruit fight. I just told Joe that tell the DJ I need 100 ones because of her workout. Like I'm a damn fool. But that's on. This is my radio personality. I'm a shock jock. You feel me? Like that's it. I'm not finna kill nothing or let nothing die in real life, man. I'm not gonna bust a grape in the fruit fight, and if I do, the juice will kill me. Like them women get that juice on me, and I'll melt. I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll act like Mahari. The women start trying to run up on me and try to put out. The sisters, come here, June, you got to get this time. I'm gonna be running like Mahari. Oh no, yeah. So I'm gonna be like Snarf, and y'all remember Snarf? I'm gonna be like Snarf. I'm gonna be like Cringer from the Battle Cats. You feel me? I don't want no. I'm the Battle Cat on the line, online. On the internet, I'm the Battle Cat. In real life, I'm Cringer. You feel me? If we talking Thundercats, I'm Snarf. Yeah, I don't want no problems. Yeah, I don't want no issues, Big Joe. Like, I don't want no issues, y'all. Sisters don't, no. I don't, no. Y'all start getting in my inbox and sending me pictures of your panties and all that kind of stuff, I'll probably block you. Like, you feel me? I don't want no issues. So, yeah, Lala, don't be putting that schmut on my name, talking about especially Junior. Don't bring your girl around him. True player for real. Nah, I don't want no problems. Salute to Big Bert from marketing in the building. What's good with you? Yeah, I don't want no issues, man. So don't be putting my name on that mess, Lala D. Don't do me like that. Killer Kim said, bro, you are consistent. I don't know no other way. Yeah. Joe Townsend he said, man, you say my girl got a pretty mouth. We're gonna have to hit the Oklahoma drill one time, bro. I don't want no problems, bro. I don't want to do the Oklahoma drill no more. I don't want to do no escape from Zion. I don't want to go heads up no more, bro. I don't want no problems. I ain't gonna call your woman the pretty mouth. I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna look at the ground. When you introduce me to your woman, I'm gonna look at the ground. You feel me? I'm look around, nothing to see here. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. In a real way. Mahari Nation says Junior is sick and demented. Bro, I'm a flirt. I'm flirtatious. That's just what that is. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Stormy B-Man, salute to my brother Stormy B-Man in the building. And you know I did, bro. You know I did. I was actually setting up my show. And I seen your video dropped, and I said, damn. And then I just literally just listened to it in its entirety. Masterful piece. Salute to my brother Stormy B-Man. If you have not went and caught my brother Stormy B-Man and his he did a video on this subject with Claressa Shields and her actually staying solid. And what did he say? Standing on business. She was standing on business. Y'all be sure to go check out my brother Stormy B-Man's video, man. Go do that. I will actually I'll create a post to it over on the channel, man. So y'all go check it out. You feel me? But anyway, let's get into this, man. So I'm gonna say this. Once again, salute to my brother Stormy B-Man. It's so funny, Stormy. It's so funny, bro, that it's just so funny how you're able to look at things, right? And you see things that nobody else is seeing. So this video this show and this subject was something I wanted to talk about last week. And I was talking about I got heat for folks. Now, it was originally fueled by the podcast with what's my dude's name? Gabe Rosado. And what's my dude's name that he does the podcast with? Golly. Former champ. What's dude's name that with the eyes, who got his eyes? He got the Tevin Farmer eyes. He got his eyes got shook like dice. Not Diaz. What's my dude's name? Who y'all gotta help me, man. This is bad because I don't even have this in my notes. I can't even call the name of it. Let me look up the name of the podcast because I got to give them some airtime. Because as y'all know, I am a fan of Gabe Rosado. You know what I mean? I'm not finna, play no games with y'all. Let me look this up. Y'all probably put it in the chat by the time I look it up. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the podcast and everything. I'm a fan of Gabe Rosado though. Big fan of Gabe Rosado. Where's Gabe at? And I cannot call the name of the podcast. I said Gabe Rosado. Here, Gabe Rosado. Here you go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. And the name of the podcast is, golly, man. He was on there. I can't even call my dude's name. Migalo. It's called Migalo is the name of the podcast with Gabe Rosado and Abner Mares. Golly, why I had to go through all that. Salute to Gabe Rosado. Salute to Abner Mares. And they have a podcast called Migalo. The podcast, in my opinion, is dope. I really love, as one of the last real fans of the Sweet Science. I love to listen to fighters talk boxing. I love to listen, especially the fighters who are retired or older, those who have, run through a gamut, you know what I mean? And fighters of all walks, like not just, I don't think that, and for me as a fan, I don't wait what world champion Hall of Fame fighters have to say about the sport over what a fighter who's run through the ringer and has multiple losses. I think that each and every individual fighter has their each and own individual experience within the sport. So I don't really weight it. I have respect for all professional fighters. Anybody who sacrificed their life to participate and to actively be a combatant in the sport of boxing. They train, they sacrifice, they do the things that they need to do. They dedicate them lives to that sport. I have nothing but respect for them, and that's on every single level. Hence why I don't call fighters bums. I don't call fighters bums because I feel that it takes I have respect for them because they do something that I either cannot or am not willing to do. And I have not done. You understand what I'm saying? I have not sacrificed to participate in the sport of boxing. Being an athlete, I have not boxed in a professional capacity. I have not boxed in an organized amateur fashion. You see what I'm saying? And so, but I've been around the sport and I've been around fighters and I understand the sacrifices that they make. Hence, I have a huge respect for fighters, and I love when former fighters have podcasts and they talk about the sport of boxing. I also, and it's only amplified when I have fighters that I'm actually a fan of and I get to hear them talk boxing. Gabe Rosado is a fighter that I have a huge amount of affinity for. You understand what I'm saying? Now, as far as the recent stint between or the dust up or whatever you call it between Devin the Dream Haney and Gabriel Rosado, they had some recent going back and forth on social media, led up to, I believe, Bill Haney and Gabe Rosado going back and forth on a live stream, and it got a little testy between the two. I didn't watch the live stream, so I didn't see the video. I've heard about it, and I saw that there was a clip for it, but I didn't watch the clip. Maybe I should go back so I can have a little bit more context. But from what I saw, taking everybody's context out of it, seeing the post, seeing the responses, seeing the back and forth, listening to what Gabe Rosado said, I feel like it was testing and it was an emotional response from both sides. I felt both sides were being testy. I feel like both sides were being having an emotional response. You know what I mean? And then hence they start the back and forth. Now at the core, these dudes are fighters. At the core, they're fighters. You say something, I'm gonna say something back. What is my response? The response is gonna be something's gonna go back, and the next thing you know, we have back and forth via social media, which seems to be the lay of the land in the modern landscape of the sport of boxing. And there's absolutely no reason for the sport of this to be taking place in the sport of boxing, in my opinion, because Gabe Rosado is not about to fight Devin the Dream Haney. Devin the Dream Haney is not going to fight Gabriel Rosado. They're at two totally separate places in their life, let alone their boxing careers. And on top of all of that, Gabe is retired, semi-retired, so on and so forth. And also, he's an analyst. You understand what I'm saying? And a person who's giving his commentary about the sport of boxing, but he's also an analyst in the sport of boxing. So I feel like, in a lot of ways, you have to keep it there from speaking on Gabe Rosado's side. Now, as far as Devin and Dream Haney, people going to say stuff. They're going to have a lot of stuff to say. And the only thing that I really understood was that Gabe Rosado picked Devin the Dream Haney's upcoming opponent. He picked him to win this fight and was saying that this was not, you know what I'm saying? This was not a good pick as far as the fight for Dev and his return fight. You know what I mean? Against Jose Ramirez. Okay, cool. Dev went on and said what he said. Gabe Rosado went back and forth. My thing is this, you know, at the end of the day, people are going to talk. Analysts are going to make picks. People are going to do whatever it is that they're going to do, whatever it is that they say. And this is why I wish the fighters that I have an affinity for, I really wish they wouldn't be so consumed with social media. You understand what I'm saying? Because you end up in these spaces and going back and forth in these places that you can't win. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing goes with analysts, right? So how do you get, as an analyst and a podcaster, how do you get pulled into a back and forth, especially if you're a professional, but somebody like myself, like a lot of dudes who are, you know, not professionals, we have independent outlets. That's more drama for our outlets. We can go back and forth with these fighters and then go and post and say, yeah, look, I was going back and forth with such and such or whatever. My opinion, that's cornball shit. That's how I feel. But at the end of the day, a lot of people do it. Cool. It is what it is. But for me, I'm looking at it like, I don't like it. You know, if you're an analyst, you said what you said, you're a former fighter, you know what you did with your career, and you know what you're going to do, or you know whatever is to come with your career. You have no need to go back and forth. I said what I said. It is what it is. I made my pick. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm not a fighter, so I don't, you know, they get pulled into the back and forth because they're boxers, they're fighters. That's what they do. You know what I mean? You're not going to one-up me. You're going to hit me, I'm going to hit you back. It's natural for them. Like, I get it. Okay, cool. But I still feel for it to get to the place where it had got at one point in time, I think was totally 100% unnecessary. And that's my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these people. I know the landscape of the modern world where all attention is good attention and so on and so forth. I'm not one of those people. You know what I mean? I don't believe that all press and all publicity is good. I don't. So now, this brings me to my point, or one of my points. My point is, with all of this, is that I'm listening to Abner Mares, and I'm listening to Gabe Rosado talk, and I'm listening to him, Gabe Rosado saying, man, get out of your fields, get out of your fields. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. My problem with all of this stuff is that as former fighters, I don't like that there is not an emphasis on the performance enhancing drug element of the Ryan Garcia versus Devin the Dream Haney fight. Now, let me tell you this, and I'm going to be the person to say this. This is not a popular opinion. I've watched that fight in totality, probably about 4 times. I still scored the fight for Devin the Dream Haney. You understand what I'm saying? People say, like, you know, he got an ass whooping and he got this and he got murderized and he got brutally beaten, blah, blah. I still scored the fight for Devin the Dream Haney with the 3 knockdowns. I still scored the fight for Devin Haney. I still scored the fight for Devin Haney. I watched the fight. I still scored the fight for Devin Haney. There were more rounds. I believe Devin won more rounds than he's given credit for by the mainstream, whoever. And then also bearing in mind that Ryan Garcia lost a point. You feel me? And I still scored the fight for Devin the Dream Haney. The knockdowns, we can't get away from that. But I don't think I've seen fighters get knocked down and still win. I've seen fighters get knocked down multiple times, knockdowns being scored, and they still won. So I'm not one of those. Excuse me. I'm not one of those people. So with all that being said, the fact that Gabe Rosado, and I'm not picking on their podcast. Salute to the Migalo podcast. Salute to them dudes. I'm gonna continue going over there, supporting them, all of that good stuff. But I do not like how there is not an emphasis placed on the performance enhancing drugs. And I feel like boxing, the sport of boxing in total, has a problem. The sport of boxing has a problem. The sport of boxing suffers from a couple of things. The first thing that the sport is too many cowards. Too many cowards. Yes, you could be a professional fighter, a professional boxer, and be a coward. There are entirely too many cowards. You have your favorite fighter. Your favorite fighter's not speaking out about the testing positive for the performance-enhancing drugs as it relates to Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia. He is a coward. She is a coward. If you're gonna put your motherfucking mouth on this situation, and you're gonna put your fucking mouth on Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia, and you are not talking about the performance-enhancing drugs, then you out of order, you out of pocket, and you a coward. And you are exactly what's wrong with the overall state of the sport of boxing. There is a problem. It's too many people are coming out talking about this situation, and you do not address the performance-enhancing drugs. You try to, one of the things that I know about life, right? And I'm going to tell you how in my personal life, I wasn't trying to do all this cussing today either, man, but I got to do it. You know how I spot a bullshit motherfucker? I'm from the west side of Dayton, Ohio. This is how I spot a bullshit motherfucker in my life. When somebody starts talking and they rationalize, minimize, or justify their bullshit. If a person rationalizes, minimizes, or justifies the bullshit, you are a bullshit motherfucker. If you come in here and you talk about the performance-enhancing drugs and you talk about it being trace amounts, fuck you mean it's only trace amounts? You understand? When these athletes have the ability and the processes of cycling off, cycling on, trying to cloud, you know what I mean, their tests, trying to run things through their system, and there was trace amounts. It's of a banned substance. It either is or it isn't. You either have it or you don't. You understand what I'm saying? You either have it or you don't. This is a situation where, and I've said this when the situation first transpired and I've gone away from talking about it, it's only two sides of this situation. There's no gray area. It's only two sides. You have right and you have wrong. It's black and white. And so for people to come out and to talk about this situation and to what's up with you, Gertrude? I see you, baby. Salute to my sister Shaquila Fields, aka Miss Gertrude, in the building with her fine self. You understand what I'm talking about? Coming in all that MILF splendor. Salute to my sister Shaquila. It's one of, you can't have it, but it's black and white, and it's too many old fighters, new fighters, retired fighters, current fighters, popular fighters, not popular fighters. It's too many people. You understand what I'm saying? That's speaking on this, and they are not talking about performance-enhancing drugs. The sport of boxing has a problem with its integrity. You understand what I'm saying? There's a problem with the integrity, the collective integrity of the sport. There's a problem. There's a problem. People are coming out talking about the lawsuit, and they're saying, no, you got to get it black in blood and blah, 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 blah. But you're talking about people who have never promoted a fight before. You understand? You're talking about boxers who were told what to do with their career. They weren't promoters. They wasn't well equipped or well versed in the contractual portion of the sport. You understand what I'm saying? There are different factors that go on in this, and you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You understand? And salute to my sister, Claressa the Quote Shields. She had a interview, I think it was on Fight Hub TV, if I'm not mistaken. My brother Stormy B-Man did an excellent breakdown of the interview this morning. Go check out Stormy B-Man's video this morning. He made a premiere on it. Claressa was talking about this situation. You understand what I'm saying? And let's be clear. And like I've said this before. Claressa Shields is the only person that I see in the sport of boxing who stands on principle consistently. She consistently stands on principle. She consistently remains solid. She consistently supports the brothers when they don't have the testicular fortitude to support their goddamn self. Salute to my brother Craig Yell in the building and the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. What's happening with the family? They don't have the testicular fortitude to speak up for their damn self. You understand? And so she toes this line where she stays solid. And she's talking about the situation. And she referred to Ryan Garcia, and the interviewer was talking about the left hook. And she said, yeah, but that was a steroid hook. You understand what I'm saying? That was a performance enhancing drug hook. And she backed Devin the Devin the Dream Haney. For those of y'all who don't know, if you've been living absolutely under a rock, in April 2024, Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia had a fight. It was a huge buildup on 421, and Ryan Garcia dropped Devin Haney a couple of times, and he was awarded the victory. He won by unanimous decision, and he also failed 2 performance-enhancing drug tests following the fight for a banned substance called Ostarine, and the fight was eventually overturned to a no contest. You feel me? And so there's been a huge spill out about it. Everybody's talking about it. They're talking about Devin the Dream Haney soft, and he complained and he cried and he boo-hooed and so on and so forth, and yada, 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 yada. And hence why Claressa Shields went on this platform and spoke out in defense of Devin the Dream Haney, saying, look, this is some bullshit. You feel me? Bottom line. But she called the steroid the hook a fish hook. She emphasizes the fairness, integrity, and accountability in the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? She said, in my opinion, what needed to be said and what should be a common salute to hey, salute to TG, man, over in the PayPal, man. Thank you all so much for the support, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, family. Salute to you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. I can't read. Let me see. You said, dang, I can't. Let me see what it say. Let me see this activity. Come on with it. You said, I was going to send $20 worth of coin. Okay. But it would have probably cost me more to send the amount than the actual dollar. Salute, family. I appreciate it, man. He said he was gonna send something to the P.O. box, but he figured he'd just send it this way. Salute, family. I'm gonna go buy some crypto coins with that. So thank you so much, family. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate the support, man. That warmed my heart, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Always. And I don't want to say your government, TG, but thank you. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, bro. I really mean that, man. Thank you so much. So man, let me say this, man. Thank you so much. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate your support, bro. I do. Cause it's like, man, you be up here and you be talking and I'm missing out on money. And I want to come in here and talk about this and give the people what they want and so on and so forth, man. And it's like, I be feeling like it's a losing battle at times, man. So when I see support and I get support, man, thank you. You feel me? I can't even get people to go buy a damn $3 magazine. Did you buy your magazine yet? You feel me? But thank you, TG, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Hey, chat, did y'all get y'all Punch Junkie magazine yet? You feel me? We could do a shameless plug. Did you get the March issue of the Punch Junkie digital magazine yet? It's $3 and it's available at www.punchjunkieshop.com. Did you get your magazine yet? You feel me? I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Did you get your magazine yet?
Ghetto baby, I seen pistol play. In case Aaron like when white bitches don't get their way. Pull up with that whip appeal, look like baby face. Guerrilla warfare, what a motherfucker bathing ate. Never falling off, I live my life on the edge. Telling lies on the real, they don't believe what you're saying. I ain't never complained, I ain't never was scared. Look here, bitch, it ain't no buts about my last piece of bread. Camoed out, grew up on them niggas from the know you. Funny how they lose themselves when they can't control you. Here's a 50 slab, cause the game is out of order. Make me kill a nigga career just to meet my quota. Hold up, none you rap niggas want it. I got remnants of Biggie, I was never Lil Homie. I'm so genuine with her, she let me ride on that pony. Don't need your flowers, I grow them. Got the game in the coma. Nigga, this the big dog, I ain't bowing to no one.
Yes, Lord. Oh, I get the goosebumps. I'm a big dog. I ain't bowing to no one. Hey, man, y'all go get your magazine, www.punchjunkie, punchjunkie.com will get you there, but you can go to www.punchjunkieshop.com, man, and go over and get your magazine, man. Really, truly, Gene, really appreciate y'all. My brother, Big Joe Townsend, said, oh, yeah, I got mine. You feel me? He said, oh, yeah, I got mine. Salute to Big Joe Townsend. Salute to everybody, the family that has got the few of y'all that have got the magazine, man. But salute to y'all. Salute to the whole entire team. Salute to everybody that contributed to the mag, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Salute to everybody that's interested in contributing to the mag. If you are interested in contributing to the next issue, then you could just hit me up. Come hit me up over on the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, www.punchjunkie.network. But anyway, and so I'm watching this woman go out here and toe this line, and she's going out, and she's actually Clarence McClain, the No Duck Zone podcast. Salute to you, family. I see you. Snacks B, what's good with you, homie? I see you. And I'm looking at her toe this line, and she's standing on this business that nobody else is standing on, and she's on this island by herself. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, how in the hell is Claressa Shields the only one out here speaking up against performance enhancing drugs, which is an issue that literally impacts everybody within the sport, and nobody's standing on integrity? She called Ryan Garcia out for the performance enhancing drugs. She called him out for his racist comments, the N-word, saying nigger and kill niggers, and he wanted to everything he wanted to do to George Floyd and all that. She called him out on that. She also called him out on the comments he made about her and her family, saying that her father raped her and all of that kind of stuff. I can't even explain to you what I would do if somebody said something like that to or about my daughter. She spoke out about that. You feel me? And all of this stuff, like I said, that Ryan Garcia is a train wreck. I've referred to him as a train wreck. Like, this dude is literally a walking train wreck. And he's not held accountable for anything that he's done. None of the commentary, none of the stuff that's come out of his mouth, going over and menacing, feloniously menacing the mother of his children. You feel me? Like, or the mother of his child. Drug addiction. He showed up and drank a beer on the scale at the weigh-in. And when I tell y'all I'm sorry, like I'm man, I love Team Haney. But I was pissed at them, man. Like I was pissed at them. I was pissed. I was heated. I love the little brother Dev, man. I love Bill. Like, they like, I love them dudes. I was pissed. And one of the things about Bill, coming from that element, and we coming from where we come from, see, we can't have it both ways. We can't talk about us coming from where we come from and then not know and understand that all money ain't good money. Yeah, all cake ain't good cake. Yeah. So I was pissed off, like, because the fight should have been called off. Motherfucker missing weight, his whole antics, everything. Something wasn't right, in my opinion. But I understand the you know, the sentiment and us, you know, being who we are and coming from how we come, where we come in, and I get it, man. I understand. Like I get it, I understand. But I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the fact of the matter. Um, I wasn't feeling it, didn't like it. Um, and I had a lot of heat for everybody. But now we on this side. And I'm a person that I don't excuse me, I don't feel Ryan Garcia should ever get another payday again in the sport of boxing, honestly speaking. And he's walking around and moving around without reprimand. You got Turkey Al-Sheikh put money in his pocket. You got Golden Boy Promotions have never distanced themselves from his comments. Never. Oddly enough, the only entity that's even held him accountable is the WBC. The WBC, the World Boxing Council, is the only entity that has come out and put distance between themselves and the antics of Ryan Garcia. That's it. Salute to my sister Shaquila in the Cash App. I see you, mama. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said, standing on your square. Yes, ma'am. I don't know no other way, mama. Somebody got to have somebody got to have somebody got to have a code. Like a man has to have a code. Nobody else is standing on that. And Turk Al-Sheikh is putting money in his pocket, and everybody get on here every day and celebrate Turk Al-Sheikh. Oh, he's good for boxing. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he got this brand. Y'all respect bullshit. That's bullshit. Ryan Garcia going over there and headlighting that car is bullshit. Like, that's bullshit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's bullshit. And as much as I don't fuck with Teofimo Lopez and his antics and the racist shit and all the shit that he's been doing, as much as I don't fuck with him, he has not done half the shit that Ryan Garcia has done. And y'all scared to call the bullshit. You fighters is scared to speak up against performance enhancing drugs, against cheating. And I got one of my people, somebody's near and dear to my heart. And she says, how you do anything is how you do everything. And that's something I've taken since I first heard it. I've taken that and I've really incorporated that in my life. As I navigate this world and I move around, I literally incorporate that in my day-to-day. My day-to-day, I incorporate that. The reason why you come on here and this platform looks like this is because how I do anything is how I do everything. And I ain't here for the bullshit. I ain't here for the shits and giggles. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to put my hand to it, I'm going to go the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? It's all out. I'm going to go all in. Anything I touch, goddammit, it's going to get 100% from me, nonstop hustle, grind till my boots don't shine. I'm standing on it. You feel me? Because how I do anything is how I do everything. You feel me? If you sitting back and you can remain idle and you can be a coward here, then that nigga, motherfucker, that means you a coward in your real life. You understand what I'm talking about? If money is your driving force, then that means you can be compromised in your real life. You feel me? If words can control your mouth, words. If money can control your mouth and the words that you speak as a man, that means money will control your ass. Money will control your ass. If your mouth can be controlled by money, so can your booty. My brother Black said, if you can be compromised, you can be compromised on our podcast. If you can be compromised, you can be compromised. If money can control your mouth with regard to speaking reality, you understand what I'm saying? With regard to speaking the truth, with the regard to speaking out against injustice, especially in a sport that you participate in a sport where people die. People die in this sport. People get in the sport of boxing and die. And the thing that I find ironic in all of this is we have these deaths in the sport of boxing and we never get the results of the drug test when somebody die. We never hear anything. And Claressa spoke about that in her interview. And my brother Stormy B-Man spoke about that this morning too. We never get the results of what are the results of the drug test when somebody died. Like, we don't ever get those results. You feel me? So in this sport, and you can sit by as an active athlete, participant in this sport, and you can literally remain idle, or you can speak out against Devin Haney, who is somebody that has done, I'm not gonna say everything. You feel me? I'm not gonna say everything, but he's done the majority of shit right. He's done it the right way. He's done it the right way. He comes out and he's wronged in a situation, and you can side with the wronging against the right side. You feel me? For the sake of just being, I don't know if you just want to be cool, or if you being racist, or if you just don't want to speak out against what's popular, or whatever the case may be, or you don't want to fuck your bag up. That means that money can control your mouth. And if money, or a man with money, or another man's money can control your mouth, then another man's money can control your ass. And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. On all 10. On all 10. And ain't nothing nobody can tell me and say that's any different. You're going to side with wrong. You're going to side with wrong over what's right, to the detriment of this beautiful sport. And this is why I'm so fucked up with y'all. This is why I'm so fucked up. And this is everybody. This is boxers. This is reporters. This is independent media outlets. This is why I'm so fucked up. God damn it. This sport does not belong to us. You understand? It's too many people who built it. It's too many people who built it. Too many people who were a part of it. It was here when I fell in love with it as a child. It was here. You understand? And so how dare I come in here and add to or increase the corruption therein? Now, somebody got to come in here and speak truth to life. Somebody got to come in here and literally stand on some principles. We got to have morals. We got to have principles, just like the other sports. You feel me? You know why the NBA players can't go off and go too crazy? Because you got Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq who talk about their ass every day. Talk about them. You got other old heads who hold them accountable. You understand what I'm saying? You got old heads who are holding them accountable. Old heads holding them accountable. And we have the old heads who are mute. This man went out here on performance-enhancing drugs and cheated this kid who was literally doing everything the way it's supposed to be done. The majority of stuff, doing it the way it's supposed to be done. And none of the greats are speaking out about it. None of the greats. And if they do speak and they part their bitch ass mouth, they are rationalizing, justifying, or minimizing the use of performance-enhancing drugs in this situation. And that is tremendously unfortunate. And it really, truly makes me look at you as a totality. And a lot of these dudes I have cheered for as a child. A lot of these dudes I have cheered for as a child. And for Claressa Shields to come out and be the only one to toe this line speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. You got people who have come out who have the same hue as me, have the same hue as Devin the Dream Haney, and they have come out and they have sided with Ryan Garcia in this situation. He goes out and says, niggers, I hate niggers, I want to join the KKK, nigger. He says that, and you got people who look like me who are coming out and parting their whole ass mouth and saying he ain't a racist. You got to be crazy, bro. Y'all can't be this scared. Y'all can't be this afraid, bro. Y'all can't be this hard up for money. Bro, I would go get a job at a factory, bro, before I allow myself to be compromised by anybody, anything, any of this shit. I'm in here with 21 people listening, 22. Salute to the 22 folks listening. It should be 22,000 in this motherfucker because I'm that bad. Yeah, I'm that bad. I'm bad as barbecue. It should be 22,000 motherfuckers in here listening to this. Salute to the 22 that, well, it's actually about 50 if we do all the platforms. Salute to everybody that's listening in. It's 50. It should be 50,000 people in here listening right now. But you think I'm going to do anything to compromise that? You think I'm going to do anything outside of the works of my hand? You think I'm going to do anything to compromise my integrity, to compromise my manhood, to compromise my ethics, my moral compass, my principles, to bring bring 50,000 people in here? Not never, ever, ever, ever will I do anything to be compromised, because I can't. I'm not going to be compromised. I'm not going to be compromised. It'll be 50 people in here until it ain't. It'll be 50 in here until it's 20. You feel me? It'll be 20 until it's back to 10 and 5 and so on and so forth. You understand what I'm talking about? And if it get to the point where this don't pay the bills or this ain't doing what I needed to do, shit, I'll go back to working at the university. I'm the greatest post-secondary educator in the world. You feel me? I'll go back to doing what I do good. This just is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be compromised. I'm not going to be compromised. And so why ain't it more people like that can't be compromised? Where are all of the people that are not going to be compromised? Where it can't be, Claressa Shields can't be the only one. Where are the fighters coming out and saying that was some bullshit? Because guess what? Your time will come. While you sitting here being quiet and idle and siding with this bullshit, your time gonna come. And when your ticket get punched and you get in there versus a motherfucker who got performance-enhancing drugs and they beat on you and actually put their hands on you, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are your sentiments gonna be? But it's very possible, and the reason why it's possible is because you are being silent. You are being complicit by your silence. Period. Clarence, I seen Rampage and what he said, man. Rampage Jackson is a severely misinformed brother that can be compromised, man. He can be compromised. You feel me? He can be compromised. Unfortunate. I like Rampage. He can be compromised. These motherfuckers can be compromised. And it's really unfortunate and it's sad. And we are in a very, very sad state as it relates to the sport of boxing. A very, very, very sad state. And we are in a space where you can literally offset somebody's career and ultimately offset their life on what is not a level playing field and be celebrated and awarded and rewarded as a result. We in a sad space, and everybody will remain silent because they have a disdain for this kid who ultimately has done it differently. Ultimately, he's done it differently. That's all this is. He's been vilified by mainstream media because he's done it differently, because his father came in the game with a vision. Similar to other black fighters that have come into the game with a vision. LeVar Ball, Richard Williams, Kenny Porter, you feel me? Joe Jackson. Plenty of fathers have come into the game with a different vision. And you know the thing that happens? They're all vilified. They're all vilified and persecuted by mainstream media. All of them. So at the end of the day, this is just where we are. And salute and shout out to my sister Claressa Shields. I've come to expect her to be solid, and I understand the things that she says, and the stances that she take. I don't always agree with her. I don't always agree with everything she says. I don't always agree with everything that she does. But when she's right, she's right. And one thing that she is consistent. The one thing that she is consistent. And she's, for a very long time, with her experience and her pedigree and her resume, she's, for a very long time, she's always been a proponent of the clean competition in the sport. And that's coming from her as a 5-division world champion, up and down the ranks, up and down the divisions, up and down she goes, and she does it all clean. Yeah. Anyway, I got to slide, man. I got to go get my kids. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. Salute to everybody that showed love over in the Cash App, man. Thank you all so much. Salute to everybody that's gone over. A few y'all that went over about that magazine, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Go get your Punch Junkie magazine, the March 2025 edition. Boxing and Barbecue, what's good with you, homie? Salute to you. Rod Neal, what's good with you? Go get the it is the March 2025 issue of the Punch Junkie magazine, the Punch Junkie digital magazine. Let me clarify, and it's available at the Punch Junkie shop, www.punchjunkieshop.com. Salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. Thank you all so much. This is Junior the Truth signing off. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products, specifically with you in mind. Be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Thank you all so much once again, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until it looks like a pair of dice. View your life like a pair of dice until it looks like a pair of dice. That hit me. That hit me a little bit different this time. Man, I'm a high-born player made, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I done choke myself up. I gotta keep pushing, baby.
Ghetto baby, I seen pistol play and K's airing like when white bitches don't get their way. Pull up with that whip appeal, look like baby face. Guerrilla warfare, what a motherfucker bathing age. Never falling off, I live my life on the edge. Telling lies on the real, they don't believe what you're saying. I ain't never complained, I ain't never was scared. Look here, bitch, it ain't no buts about my last piece of bread. Camoed out, grew up on them niggas from the know you. Funny how they lose themselves when they can't control you. Here's a 50 slab, cause the game is out of order. Make me kill a nigga career just to meet my quota. Hold up, none you rap niggas want it. I got remnants of Biggie, I was never Lil Homie. I'm so genuine with her, she let me ride on that pony. Don't need your flowers, I grow them. Got the game in the coma, nigga, this the